It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see which of these Golden State teams has the Midas touch in this one. It's the Chargers and the Niners. And it's all up next.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from Santa Clara. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Second and 7. On play action, here's Darnold. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in coverage.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Set.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. He'll get this ahead for about 3. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, L.A.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Second down and 8. Now a give to Pacheco, running right, and he'll get forward for a couple. Daniil Hunter with the stop. Here's 3rd and 7. Now, Herbert. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Chargers first down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. First and 10.
5-9. We'll go orange. Set.
Herbert. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go play action with Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We're going to start.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. The ball comes out. The Chargers have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
They run over center with Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Moment to try. 5-9.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Williams. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Hey, ram. Whoa. Hey, ram. Set.
Here's Pacheco. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Ray.
On play action now. Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Niners offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. As this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Tight end going in motion here. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. No chance at all. He'll go down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Pacheco. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Shotgun now for Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On third and long, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
Darnold to throw. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set. Hey, set.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
To throw is Darnold. That's into traffic, but taken in. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, set.
Darnold to the air once more. That's caught by McCaffrey.
Here we go.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Darnold to throw again. Caught. This is Ayuk. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
To throw again is Darnold. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we hit halftime and the visiting, and instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Chargers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion. Set.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Herbert now on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A handoff to Pacheco. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Herbert now on 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get this only to about the 10. They'll run right side with Pacheco. And the Chargers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll run. It's Williams. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, L.A.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break. And you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Chargers 17, 49ers 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Niners offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Off the play fake, here's Darnold. Taking off. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Here's Darnold. The open man is Tolbert.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a 2nd and 12. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Now a 3rd and 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Able to complete it to Ayuk. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're... Here's a 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Darnold. The connection made to Ayuk. And the defense can't well, stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That is caught. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. Here's Darnold again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
A give, and here comes Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense, and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Tight end going in motion here. Darnold now to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag
Holding
on the play.
offense.
Early indications of a hold. That's on the former 5th overall pick, Brandon Scherf. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A lot on the line here. 4th down and 9. They'll drop to throw. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll go with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It's another run here for Williams. Now, flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but
Holding
usually
offense.
that's a holding penalty. On the ground, this is Williams. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Austin brought in motion. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and...
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Go side. Right side.
Now Darnold. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They finish off the 1st month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.